And I would just want to come back to the point you made earlier about flexibility, Harsha, because this is so important. About, you're absolutely right. The day of a job for life is gone. And we don't know what our work environment will be like in 10 years time. You and I will be holograms or something like that. I have no idea. I'm excited. So we have to train ourselves to be really good at adapting to change. And you can train yourself. And one of my favorite books, I'm looking over it at my bookshelf because it's still there, is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. This is an old classic. I get a lot of my clients, if they suffer from anxiety, I get them to read it. And in it, she kind of trains you to just do things you're afraid of. But it's also kind of just find new challenges. Just make yourself do something new really regularly. I mean, at least once a month, if not once a week, do something that's just brand new to you. And it really trains you to actually be resilient in the face of having to suddenly do something brand new. And you also start to really enjoy the challenge. It goes from anxiety to kind of excitement. And you're like, oh, I'm going to do something new. I wonder how this will turn out, instead of thinking, oh God, there's something new. I don't know what's going to happen. And you can really train yourself. I completely used her book to train myself, that now if something new comes up or someone asks me to do something and it's maybe not something I've done before, I get all excited and I think, great, I want to do this challenge. So now I'm really comfortable with change, but I wasn't always comfortable with change. That is something I trained myself to deal with. So anyone watching who gets a bit anxious about doing new things or dealing with change, outside of work in a safe environment, start challenging yourself, and you can train yourself to get to the point that you love change.
Yeah, no, totally. And it just changes your mindset and almost reframing the way you look at the world, rather than this is a problem, actually, this is an opportunity. And maybe, losing your job or things not going well at work, this is an opportunity to actually look outside. And maybe you haven't been getting acknowledged or paid what you deserve at work. And sometimes people get very caught up in, oh my God, I can't leave, or, oh my God, I can't have a frank conversation with my boss. But actually, sometimes going outside your working environment and speaking to friends or even a headhunter or whatever, you can get a true idea of what your real market value is like.